Modifier flags. Flags are parameters that can modify how a regex pattern is used, such as making it case insensitive or global. So when searching for a pattern in a string or whatever, modifier helps us to determine how the pattern should be searched for and how the pattern should be processed when it comes to the case of sensitivity, when it comes to the issue of case insensitivity or a global search. So that is the purpose of what the regex modifier flags, what they do. So now here are the most common patterns or the most common flags that you see. The first one is the /d. It performs a substring matches. It was introduced in 2022. Then we have the /g that performs a global match. It finds all instances of whatever pattern that you are searching for. Then we have the /i. It performs the case insensitive matching. So if you have your variable to be a string to be a capital letter and you are searching a pattern of small letter, so the /i is what helps perform the case insensitive matching in order to return results, regardless of case of what you are searching for or the pattern that you are looking for. Then we have the /m. It performs multi-line matching. We have the /s. It allows dots to match line terminators. It was introduced in 2018. Then we have the /u. It enables Unicode support. It was introduced in 2015. Then we have the /v. It's an upgrade to the /u flag for better Unicode support, and it was introduced in 2025. Then we have the /y that performs a sticky search, and it was introduced in 2015. Now, moving away from this, we have a flag syntax. So when you want to use a flag, it has a syntax that it must follow. And the syntax is what you can see here on my screen. You can see the / pattern, what you want to search for, and another /, and then you pass in the flag. Now, this first forward slash represents an opening delimiter for the regular expression. And then the pattern, this is the regular expression, a search criteria that you want to search for. And the other / is closing delimiter for the regular expression, which is the closing delimiter for what you have here. And then finally, the flag is one or more single modifier flags that will will help to determine the output of your search, whether it should be a global search, whether a case insensitive or whatever. So moving away from here, let's take a look at the first one that we have here, one of what we already have as the regex flag, and that is the /g. So I want to give an example of how we can use the /g flag, the global flag. The /g flag matches all occurrences of the pattern rather than just the first one. So if you use a regex /g flag, it will find or match all occurrences of the pattern, all occurrences of that regular expression rather than just the first one. So let's take a look at an example in my code editor. So here we're talking about a global search for, let's find this word in the string that we're providing below. So there's my script tag, and inside here I can make a variable, let's text. Something simple like this. And then what's the pattern that we want to search for? We want to search for the is word. Look at it here. We want to search for this word in a string. I want to search for it globally. I can even extend this and say globally. another case. Now I'm telling my code that, okay, this is the pattern I want to search for. And this is the opening delimiter, the regular expression, the search criteria, the closing delimiter for the regular expression, and this is the flag, the G. So now I want you to search for it globally, and then the result that you have, match it and return back an output for me, which is this. And then you can see what? You can see that we have two occurrence of the is, as you can see right there on my screen. And the reason why we have two is because of the fact that this one is capital and the rest are small letter, the rest are small letter. So it will ignore this, even though the G flag is meant to find all instances in a part of a pattern, but because of case insensitivity, it will ignore. So if I change this to small letter now, let's see what happens. You can see now we have three. So you can see that case sensitivity matters when working with our regular expression in JavaScript. And you can see if I change this, is this all there is? You can see it will keep increasing for as many as I have in my code. So this is how the global search for a string can be done. The G flag matches all occurrences of the pattern rather than just the first row. Now, I also want to give an example of how the case insensitive matching, this /I flag, can be used. So let's take a look at an example. So here we'll be doing a case sensitive search for London in a string. So this is what we want to search for actually. So I already have this, and I'm just going to change this part. And say something like this. London, I'll use small letter. London is a big city. Now, I now want the regular expression inside my pattern to be in capital letter. Now you see that by default it's not returning anything, but by the time I pass the I flag, case insensitive, you will see that regardless, it will return, the output of my pattern. You can see that here I have the capital letter and here I have the small letter. Due to the fact that I am using the I flag, so this is what is helping with the case sensitivity of the word that I have here. London is a big city, and let's say I have something like this. London is beautiful. Now you can see that only one is being matched. If I want to search for all London, then I will need a global flag as well in order to pick all of this. So if I want to pick all of this, then I will need this global flag. If you remember from the last lesson. But when I want to deal with case sensitivity, I need the I flag in order to be able to, get what it is that I need to get. So this is how the I flag can be used for case sensitivity when it comes to working with regular expression.